I tried, guys. I really tried. I really tried with Armin. But now I'm just like, fuck him, because he's just now a complete fucking moron. Entirely. Now, when I said in the last video I saw some of the Captain Marvel video in the recommendeds, I still saw it after I recorded that video. Still there. But I saw another one that caught my attention, and it was said, Star Wars The Last Jedi is so bad that it's the best-selling movie of 2018, or something to that effect. I refused to believe this was the case. I said, you know what? Instead of just going, fuck him, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna watch the video. I'm gonna actually spend, I think it was a 4-minute video, about 4.5-minute video. I'm gonna take 4.5 minutes out of my time, watch this video. And after I saw this video, I am just really baffled that anyone unironically follows this dude. What is it about his content and his level of stupidity that's... it's not even like goofy stupidity, like, haha, I'm being stupid. It's like he's totally unaware of his own idiocy. That's what kills me. In the video, he's making the argument that if the movie is so bad, if The Last Jedi is so bad, and women ruined the movie. I'm going to get into that in a second, by the way, because that's a fucking straw man argument all on its own. If it's a bad movie, why is it the number one home release of 2018? He said it was number one in Blu-ray and DVD sales. First of all, in DVD sales, it's Black Panther, number one. Number two, yes, it's also in Blu-ray sales. Last Jedi is number one in Blu-ray sales. But let Papa Biggin educate you, Armin, because you're clearly very much uneducated. There are several types of people with regards to major franchises and home releases. There are several types of people who buy these kind of things. There are completionists. I hate The Incredible Hulk. I hate Iron Man 2. I hate that. Actually, the last Marvel movie I brought was Iron Man 3. I hated those other two. Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk. I own those on DVD. I owned all of Phase 1 and one from Phase 2 on DVD. I also own the prequel trilogy, along with the original trilogy, but the prequel trilogy came on its own, in its own little box set, and I bought the original trilogy with it. I hate the Phantom Menace. I just outright loathe Attack of the Clones. But I own them. I enjoyed Revenge of the Sith for the most part. But I own the prequel trilogy. Because to complete a collection. Now, I don't have The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi because I haven't had to buy DVDs since for the last 3 years now. You know, with streaming services and all this shit. What is the point? But it was all about completing a collection. You got those people. You got people who genuinely like the movie. I'm not talking about ironically. Because if you liked it ironically, you'll just watch it online for free or something. But someone who likes the movie unironically will pay to see it. You got the fanboys who, regardless of whether it's good or bad, no matter what, they'll pay to see it. They're not the same as people who genuinely like the movie, because people who genuinely like the movie went in neutral. They went in like, it could be, I might hate it, I might love it, I don't know. They went in, they loved it, and they went to buy the DVD release. Fanboys went in wanting to like it no matter what. It could be the biggest piece of shit of 2017 I think it came out. It could be the biggest piece of shit of 2017. Not as good. It's good by default. I don't care. You don't care what you would say. It's good by default. You know the kind of people I'm talking about. And then there are people who never saw the movie and were interested in seeing it, and they bought the DVD. Now, let me explain. Now, his argument is, if it's so bad, why is it making money? I don't know what's in your drinking water, Armin, but I don't think you need some mediocre ass YouTuber telling you that profit does not equal quality. Profit is not the judgment of quality. Otherwise, the Transformers movies are for damn good. I think what was the one in Chicago? The third one in Age of Extinction. I remember Age of Extinction because I remember tapping out at like a half hour into that movie. Those movies made $1 billion a piece. Those two movies are shit. Although I think the Dark of the Moon I didn't hate as much as I did Age of Extinction, but it was still not good. They were not good movies at all. that movie made a lot of profit. Does that make it good? Does it mean it's not we're unjustified for saying it's bad? Look at, I mean, like, why are we making this argument in 2018 still? I mean, for fuck's sake, 2016 was the year where Rotten Tomatoes came into prominence because of the whole Batman v Superman thing, and everyone's like, oh, now look at it, had this much on Rotten Tomatoes. People who used Rotten Tomatoes and box office quality, I've said this time and again, the people who use that shit don't know why they like the movie. They have no actual argument for why the movie is good. It's just use that. That's all you need to tell you that the movie is good. Telling me what the movie got is not telling me what the movie did or what the movie has. What is in this movie that's so good to you? You know, telling me what it got isn't telling me shit. It's just telling me it made money and critics liked it. But it's not telling me what's in the movie that's good to you. That's not telling me nothing. Profit never has and never will be proof of quality. I've said this all time and again. And he also tried to throw Solo in there. Well, Solo's different. It came out after Infinity War and Deadpool 2. Okay, Deadpool 2 was only out for a few weeks before Solo was out. Deadpool 2 didn't do as well as the first movie, granted, but you're missing out complete factors here. Like, you say, oh, well, it came out after those movies, and plus, no one was really interested in the Solo movie. And maybe people were turned off by The Last Jedi. It wasn't just that. It's also people in Lucasfilm, like Rian Johnson, talking shit on the fans. You should talk to fans. This is like with Marvel comic books. Marvel Comics, or any comic book company, comic book pros, these anti-Comicsgate people, who shit talk the customers, and then when their shit fails because of that, you know, people decide, I'm not buying your shit if you're going to talk shit to me. I'm not going to give you money to talk shit to me. When that shit fails, all of a sudden it's because you're a racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, alt-right, neo-Nazi, cis-white. Did it ever occur to you that maybe they didn't buy it because you're an asshole? Did it ever occur to you that maybe you're the asshole and they don't want to spend money and give money to an asshole who's talked shit to them and has treated them like shit? Did that ever maybe cross your mind? Maybe? No? Well, then no wonder your fucking comic books suck, because you don't see that you're the problem. Same with Rian Johnson. You don't see that you're the problem. You made a movie that try to divide the fans. I want to make a movie that divides the fans. Instead of making a movie that's good, we told you we didn't like it, and all of a sudden we're the problem. No, you made a shit film, and we're telling you that. And instead of taking it and just saying, trying to do better next time, or do better at all, or whatever. You don't even have to apologize. You don't have to kiss our ass. I'm just saying, just admitting you fucked up, or at least acknowledging, okay, maybe that was a stupid idea. You decided to call us man babies and all this other dog shit. But as far as Solo goes, yes, people weren't interested in the Solo movie. Yes, The Last Jedi affected that. You can argue that it came out after Deadpool and Infinity War, but Deadpool didn't make $148 million opening weekend, so I don't know what the hell this dude's trying to get at with that. Deadpool did just fine. Star Wars is a popular brand. It shouldn't have a problem making money. It didn't make money because people got tired of their dog shit. And I had an argument with this fucking dude, not this Armin, but somebody like months ago, about Star Wars being. I said Star Wars was a semi-popular brand. Now, this wasn't the argument, but I said Star Wars was a semi-popular brand. This person corrected me and said, no, it's a pop culture icon. And Disney, we'll take whatever Disney makes and we'll lap it up because that's what we do. It'll make a lot of money. A week or two later, Star Wars Solo made fucking $148 million opening weekend. Opening weekend. That's a Star Wars movie. And I believe articles were saying that it's the lowest grossing or lowest opening weekend for a Star Wars movie ever, right? So I linked the dude to the Box Office Mojo page for the Solo movie. And again, not to say here's proof the movie's bad, but he did say, even though to me the movie looks like shit. I saw the L7, what was that robot? L7, I think it's called. I saw the scenes with that robot. Holy fuck, does those look terrible. And I saw the Darth Maul scene, and it was okay. I like hearing Sam Witwer's voice to Darth Maul in a live action movie, but I didn't, whatever. Other than that, it looks like shit. But I sent it to him to show him, like, you said people is going to make a lot of money because Disney, we will eat it up, but these numbers say otherwise. People are not interested in this shit. And he goes, well, that's not good for a Star Wars movie, but it's still good for a normal movie. I said, dude, you said it was a pop culture icon. You said Star Wars was a pop culture icon. That is not pop culture icon money, okay? You see Infinity War? That's pop culture icon money. Hell, even Black Panther is pop culture icon money, and I think that movie is disgustingly overrated. But it's pop culture icon money. Made a fucking $1 billion. Fucking Infinity War made $2 billion. I'll admit right now, I never thought that movie was gonna make $2 billion, but it fucking did, and that shit surprised the hell out of me. But but it did. It's a pop culture icon now. It's a pop culture icon money. $148 million opening weekend is not pop culture icon money. That's an embarrassment. But anyway, Solo failed for the reasons Armin is saying. Not for the whole Deadpool and Infinity War shit. Fuck that noise. It's not that. It's the fact that people weren't interested in it. That's true. And the fact that it came off the heels of The Last Jedi. That's also true. But I'm telling you right now, this same shit is probably going to happen to Episode 9. I'm telling you. This same shit is probably going to kick Episode 9 in the ass. Because the fucking Lucasfilm, they fucking double down on their bullshit. Instead of listening to the fans, no, don't listen to them. Double down and do whatever the fuck you want. They'll pay to see it anyway. Star Wars. Well, no. Apparently not. Okay? And then he pulls one of my favorite ones. If you can tell me why this movie is bad, other than if you think it's because of Asians and women running the army, then just unsubscribe from me now. I don't know why anyone subscribed to you to begin with, but whatever. But let me tell you, it's not because of Asians and women. It's because the characters are shit, and the characters just happen to be Asian and women, okay? But it's not just, like, look at the Asians. Rose. Rose was a pointless character who did nothing. What did she do other than stop Finn from saving the Resistance, what was left of the Resistance, and they, with the stupidest logic, we're gonna fight this war, but not by fighting what we hate, but saving what we love. Excuse me, stupid. That's what Finn was doing before you fucking went full retard and rammed your ship into his. It almost killed the both of you. You fucking idiot. And then speaking of women, Holdo? Yeah, Holdo was a colossal dumbass who was trying to keep her plan close to the chest. Keep her plan to herself. Tee-hee! It's my little secret. Because you, Poe Dameron, you are incompetent and reckless. Tee-hee! And then got some of her fleet killed in the process of her stupidity. And then we're supposed to think, like, oh, see, she had a plan all along. The movie's trying to convince us and act as if we should be like, oh, yeah, okay, see, Poe Dameron, he was being irrational. No, she was a colossal idiot. Poe Dameron was justified in doing this shit. And then, speaking of Asians and women, Luke Skywalker is a white male. And let me tell you something. I'd love to know if Rian Johnson actually watched the original trilogy. Because this is a guy, Luke Skywalker is a man who spent the entirety of the Return of the Jedi trying to turn his father, the second biggest piece of shit in the galaxy, from the dark side. He fought his father. He tried his damnedest. He did everything he could. Even he spit in the face of the Emperor, figuratively. You know, say, fuck you, I'm not gonna I'm a Jedi like my father before me. He was willing to die for this shit. This same man, he's a speck of dark side. Just a tiny speck of dark side in his nephew. And in the split second, he contemplates killing his nephew? What the fuck is Come on. Come on. You cannot tell me that's not stupid. And then, speaking of women, then we get to our favorite character in this whole thing. Our favorite overpowered Mary Sue, Rey. Rey is disgustingly overpowered. She knows how to fight a Millennium Falcon based on nothing. She can use the Force a day after knowing it existed, she knows how to use Jedi mind tricks and shit and move things with her mind or whatever. Let me take gender out of this right now. I want you to listen to this and tell me if this this is genderless shit here, right? Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, the man who's trained for decades to be a Jedi. He's trained and been a Jedi forever. He's a Grandmaster Jedi. He who was, by the way, trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, two equally powerful Jedi. He was beaten by a person who just found out the Force existed yesterday. That's what happened. He got beat by that. This same person beats Kylo Ren, who was trained by Luke Skywalker and trained under Snoke. Beats Kylo Ren. This same person beats the what do they call it? Praetorian Guards? That's actually kind of a cool name. Beats the Praetorian Guards, who were trained probably under Snoke. Kylo Ren is having a hard fucking time with these dudes, but this person has no problem dispatching them with ease. This person who just found out the Force existed a day ago knows Jedi mind tricks, can grab lightsabers with the Force. That's terrible writing. That is terrible writing. There's a reason I say she's the John Cena of this franchise. I saw a Christian Miracle video saying everything wrong with some pay-per-view. He did everything wrong with pay-per-view, wrestling pay-per-view thing. And it was a match between John Cena and The Miz. And there was another guy involved, but he wasn't important. The Miz kicked John Cena's ass for 15-20 minutes. Hitting him with kendo sticks and shit, taunting the fans. He handcuffed them, beat the shit out of him, beat him with stairs, chairs, and bears, all that shit. John Cena quickly recovers. He pressed the triangle button from SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. You press triangle and you can do the kip up and you get a finisher full already. He presses the triangle button, does a few wrestling moves on The Miz, puts him in the STF in like 2 minutes tops, and The Miz taps out and he quits. It's an I Quit match, I believe it was. He quit. That's why people hate John Cena's character. He's perfect. He's Super Cena. He can't do shit wrong. He's perfect. That's why people hate Rey. That's why Rey is the John Cena of this franchise. She does nothing wrong. She can lift boulders. Luke had a fucking hard time lifting an X-Wing in a day. This bitch knows the fucking Force in a day and a half and can lift boulders and all this other shit. This is terrible writing. Okay? So it's not because we hate Asians as women. I'm tired of hearing this false fucking narrative come up out of nowhere. That is where we hate. It's because you just sexist and you hate Asians, you racist. It's no. You cannot use that as a shield against criticism of this terrible fucking movie, okay? I am sorry. You can't do it. Because it's going to make you look stupid in the end. Because I've never seen anyone say they hate this movie because of women, or imply they hate the movie because of women, or because of their races. I never seen that implied. Where is this coming from? Who's saying this? It's a terrible movie, and using profit and popularity as proof of the movie's quality to say, hey, shut up, look, it made money, so it's not bad if it made money, is a stupid fucking thing. It's stupid. You are fucking stupid, Armin. I have tried giving you the benefit of the doubt. I tried my best to remain calm during that whole Oscar thing. And I'm just like, even then, I was like, how fucking stupid is this dude? You misrepresented people who were against the popular Oscar award, saying, well, they did what you wanted, now you're mad. No, they did this because they gave us a popular Oscar award, which is a nothing. It's a pat on the head. They did that to shut us up. They didn't do. There's nothing behind that. There's no fucking significance behind a popular Oscar award. Here's an Oscar for existing. It was to shut us up. And now you're misrepresenting Star Wars fans, saying, "Oh, is it because the women destroyed it?" No, it's a terrible movie. That's why we hate it, because it's a bad movie. You can point out Blu-ray sales and box office numbers all you want. Now, is it a successful movie? Of course, it made $1 billion. Like you said, it's #1 in Blu-ray sales. But it's ticket sales, box office numbers, and Blu-ray sales is not proof that the movie is good. It's not proof of quality. By that logic, Blade Runner 2049 is a bad movie because that movie flopped in the box office. And don't you even think about trying to tell me, well, there you go, because that movie runs circles around the fucking Last Jedi. You want to know why? Because it has what truly makes a good movie. Not its sales, not its ticket box office numbers, not its Rotten Tomato scores. It has what truly makes a good movie. Good writing, a good plot, good characters, good acting, good casting, good direction, cinematography, music, set design. It has all the good things, character development too. All the good things The Last Jedi fails at. The only thing it does right is look pretty. Looking pretty isn't enough, Armin. Fuck, I can't believe I'm here again making another video. And I tried being patient with the last one. But this one just broke me. Because I'm like, and I now regret seeing the fucking video. Because it's like, how could one person be this consistently stupid? I thought he was bad before, but he's terrible now. And even people in the comment section know this shit. Which again brings me to the point, why do people unironically follow him or subscribe to him if he's this terrible? Fuck, just fuck you, dude.